Hey guys, thank you for joining me for Story Time with Mr. Gary. I'm Mr. Gary. As you know, I come to you every single week. I read a different book on every Thursday. And if you go to our YouTube channel, I think we're just about 100 different titles that I read. Most are great. Some are exceptional. One or two, so. Who's on here? Oh, Adrian. Hey, Adrian. Adrian always joins us in faith. And who else is there? Sky and Tommy, all my friends. So the book today is I Will Love You Till the Cows Come Home. I saw this title. I had to get it because my grandmother from Ireland, thick Irish accent, she always used to say that to my sister and I will love you till the cows come home. She grew up in a farm in Ireland and they had cows. And the expression came from because the cows would leave the farm all day and like eat the grass up in the mountains and be gone all day long. And at night when they got dark, the cows would come back to the barn to be locked up and taken care of. So when someone said, "I would love you till the cows come home," it meant like forever because it seemed like forever. So when I saw this, I'm like, "Oh, I have to get this book because it so reminded me of my grandmother." So these cows, I love you till the cows come home, even cows that go to the moon. So just not across the mountains. So no matter how long, and this is how your grown-ups feel about you, right? Because they love you till the cows come home. So first page, I love you till the cows come home. Really like the pictures on the book. I will love you till the cows come home. And look at all the cows. Really cute cows. Let's get into it now, right? Oh, I love you till the cows come home from a trip to Mars through skies unknown in a rocket ship made of glass and stone. Oh, I like the rhyming. And look at the cows. She's having a great time. I will love you till the cows come home. Look at that. Sailing away. You can see the earth in the distance, the moon. So these are astronaut cows. Pretty cool. I will love you. Now we're not talking about cows. We're talking about another animal. I will love you till the yaks come back from a jaunt downtown for a grassy snack. I love that word, jaunt. Look at them. Oh, in a fire truck. So I will love you till the yaks come back from a jaunt downtown for a grassy snack in a fire truck. That's the Yaks fire truck. Who's here? Oh, Rose is here, and Gwen, and Casey, and Connor ER. And Connor, I'm not sure if I thanked you. Connor gave me, Mr. Gary, such a nice thank you card for reading the story. So thank you, Connor. All right, big bridge. Oh, or the Yaks are in a Cadillac. I will love you till the Yaks come back in a Cadillac. And I don't know if you can see it on the back of the Cadillac is a Deadhead sticker on the back of the Cadillac. Grateful Dead. Your moms and dads will get that joke. I will love you. Oh, I will love you till the sheep set sail. Look at those sheep sailors on a cruise ship bound for the island of Kale, past manatees swimming in the blue. Christopher, my son, was just down in Florida with his mom, and they saw manatees. And a humpback whale's tail. Look at that giant humpback. I will love you till the sheep set sail. Look at that. That's the Princess Cruise Line right there. Shh. Oh, wait. How should we go? This way. Ready? Woo. Humpback whale. Side story here. I remember my third grade teacher, Mrs. Roth. Probably one of my favorite teachers ever. I love Mrs. Roth. She was incredible. And I remember when she taught us how to spell the word Mississippi. And that was a hard word for me to spell back in third grade because it's Mississippi. So Mrs. Roth used to tell us to spell it this way: M-I, cricket letter I, cricket letter I, humpback, I, for the humpback whale. All these years later, I still remember my third grade teacher telling us how to spell Mississippi that way. So I will love you to the wolves return from a bumpy ride over rocks and fern. Uh-oh, that looks a little scary. And look, the nice pigs are so worried. I will love you to the wolves return. The pigs are all shouting with concern. They're like, be careful, wolves. They used to have a little bit of problem, the wolves and the pigs, when the pigs were building their condos. But they worked out their troubles, and now they get along just fine. So I will love you to the frogs ride past. Look at that. On big wheel bikes going super fast. Wow. Frogs are fast to begin with. I can't imagine frogs on bikes going super, super fast. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, the frog's leading the way. That is kind of fast, Mr. Frog. Hey, I can't see it. In a circus for seahorses, shrimp, and bass, I will love you to the frogs ride past. There it is. Okay. The problem is the book's way too wide to hold up backwards to the screen. I'm sorry, guys. I will love you to the deer dance from a tap contest under the blue sky. Oh, look at that. You know, deers are pretty good dancers. With the prize of clover and twig pot pie, I will love you to the deer dance by. You know what the song this book is? It's a lullaby. You know, a book that you read right before you go to bed. Kind of has like a nice rhyming sing-song to it. I like it. It's very pretty. I will love you to the geese flap down. Look, to a warm ski lodge in a snowy town with gourmet s'mores all chocolately brown. Oh, that sounds good. Look at that little Canadian ski lodge over there. I will love you to the geese flap down. That's my book flapping. I will love you to the ants march in, wearing tiny ant hats and tiny ant grins. A grin's like a smile, right? And birthday cake crumbs on their tiny ant chins. I will love you to the ants march in. Guys, there's a lot of love going on in this book. Oh, now everyone's going to sleep. I will love you till then and again and again. I will love you till my love makes a bed for the cows in their pen, and the yaks, and the sheep, and the wolves settle in. And look, everyone's so happy and sleeping, and you can see all huddled up together, one big family. Who else is sleeping? And the frogs softly strum on their frog violins. And the deer and the geese and the ants close their eyes as the moon sprinkles moon dust all over their skies. I will love you till the cows come home. Come home, cows. And who else? Oh, we have Pono on here. Who else do we have? Adam. I'm so happy Adam's here. I was hoping Adam was going to be here. And Tony and Leo and Sky. And Tony wants to say, love is good. It makes the world go around. And just always remember that I will love you till the cows come home. This, I thought, was a really nice lullaby. A really nice story. Mr. Gary definitely recommends it. Very cute. And not all of our stories are cute, guys. My friend Jaden, who hopefully Jaden is watching this, Jaden loves when Mr. Gary reads his fart books. That's books about farts. It's always gross, but Jaden loves them so much and always laugh that, and he really enjoyed a book I I read once about his butt was broken because it had a crack in the middle. So the person that wrote this book wrote this. My butt is so noisy. You know what that's from farts. So in a couple of weeks, I know it's gross, right? Ew. I know it's so disgusting. But Mr. Gary's going to read this in like 3 weeks. I know. But next week book is The Tiny Chef. Kind of cute. And I have to read it like the chef is from Sweden. So I have to read it with like a funny accent. And hopefully Mr. Gary can get through it without laughing too much, because I think it might be pretty funny to listen to Mr. Gary talk like a chef from another country. We do have our 50-50 raffle. Just call the POAC office at the number below to get your 50-50 tickets. If we sell all the tickets, the winner gets $5,000 if all the tickets are sold. And we sold like 4,000 tickets already. So you gotta help us out with that. Do that. We're doing so many more things. This weekend, we have a gym party, a pool party, and a movie party. Pretty much nonstop. Oh, who's on? Matt and Mom. Matt, my buddy. I love Matt. I'm so glad Matt's watching. I think I said hello to everybody. If I forgot somebody, I'm sorry. Just know that Mr. Gary loves you always, and your grown-ups love you in your house. And go to our walkathon, because that's how Mr. Gary gets to pay for all the great stuff that we do. POACwalk.org. It's going to be a big get-together, social distance, but a big get-together in June. It's going to be great. So please sign up for that, and we will see you then. And as you know, you see my orange hats in the background. Anytime Mr. Gary's outside at a POAC event, I always wear my bright orange hat so you could spot me away from like a mile away. So hopefully you would come out soon. I'm going to see a bunch of you this weekend. Like I said, we got 4 events. Mr. Gary's going to be at 2, and Miss Brittany will be at the other 2, because they're going along at the same time at different parts of the state. We really try to do stuff all over for everybody. Hopefully you come out soon. And it's going to be a great summer, guys. Things are getting better. We're going to be able to have more and more stuff. We have a couple barbecues booked, so it's going to be great. And who else is here? Stacy and a few other people. So follow us on Instagram. Miss Brittany does that because Mr. Gary doesn't know how to Instagram. They tell me I have an Instagram account, but I've never seen it. Miss Brittany takes care of that. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. Until I see you again, if not this weekend, I will see you next Thursday with the new book. And just know that gross butt nosy farting book is coming up in a couple weeks. So I'm going to read it, even though I think it's gross. But that's how much I love you. And remember, we love you till the cows come home. Bye, guys. See you soon. Bye.